Dame Dash versus the Breakfast Club, round two. If you saw it, you're going to get my reaction to that interview now. If you haven't seen it, you're still going to get my goddamn reaction to it. Go check it out after. We're going to talk about it after a quick word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor comes by way of none other than MedLeaf Dispensary, 201 Philadelphia Avenue, A Carver City, New Jersey, 08215, servicing all of your flower, pre-roll, vape, edibles, you name it, they got it. Needs. If you're in the Atlantic County area and you need some good, go holler at Mad Leaf Dispensary. Again, 201 Philadelphia Avenue, Carver City, New Jersey, 08215. Let them know Sam Ant from Viral Hip Hop News sent you. Good people over there. Those are my guys and my girls. So go check them out. Appreciate you. Let's do some work. All right. So like I said, man, Breakfast Club had none other than Dame Dash on the platform today. And when I saw it, I seen a clip of it yesterday, knew it was coming out today. And I'm not going to lie, I was happy about it for a number of reasons. One, because I've been on this platform numerous times talking about the lack of good interviews. We haven't seen one in a very long time. And obviously, if you remember the first interview with Dame Dash and the Breakfast Club, he said a lot of profound things on that interview. A lot of things that, if I'm perfectly honest, kind of propelled our platforms, our individual platforms, as well as our platform that we share together, my cousin and I, into where it's at today. You know what I mean? A lot of the words definitely hit us, definitely motivated us, and definitely took us to another level when it comes to motivation. Man, how times have changed since that interview, and they've kind of came full circle with it. And we're going to talk about it because when I initially saw it yesterday, like I said, a little bit of me was excited because I felt like this interview, one, I was grateful for the Breakfast Club for even having Dame Dash on. And two, I felt like from the clip that I saw, this was going to bring back a little bit of the Dame Dash bravado, a little bit of the Dame Dash swag and energy that we all grew to love when he was at the height of what he was doing, and make you feel like, okay, this is a brother that seems to have been down, and anything that you hear about him seems to be somewhat of more of a downfall for him. And it's unfortunate. You see this interview and it's like, all right, we're going to get a little bit of the nostalgia and the feeling of Dame Dash and what Dame Dash used to be. So I was excited, man. I was Birdman, rubbing my hands, ready to go ahead and check out this interview. Turned it on today, and immediately, first and foremost, the nostalgia. I haven't watched The Breakfast Club in a very long time, and I'll tell you why and how you will know I haven't watched it in a very long time. Envy did his initial introduction. He said, "Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy. Just hilarious. Charlamagne the God." I was like, hold the fuck up. I'm so used to hearing good morning, everybody. This is DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. And it almost felt like DJ Envy wanted to say the same shit. He kind of gave a brief pause, a beat real quick, and then he threw out Just Hilarious name. And I'm like, damn, this is different. I haven't watched the Breakfast Club interview since Angela Yee was firmly in the chair, comfortably in the chair. This is almost pre Charlamagne the God, Gucci Man interview type time when we talk about the Breakfast Club during the good old days. So it almost felt good to hear, you know what I mean, the introduction, and make me feel like I was going to listen to a good interview. And then the interview starts. And I don't know what I was listening to. It was tough to listen to. Like I said, my initial excitement going into the interview was hope that we would get, or confidence, not even hope. I was confident that we were going to get some of the Dame Dash of old. And about 30, 40 minutes into the interview, I felt like we were getting a lot of the Charlamagne of old. He was coming at Dame's neck, absolutely just throwing jabs at him left and right. Dame Dash had a ton of insults thrown toward not only Envy's way, but Charlamagne's way. And although it may have been entertaining to some, and it was entertaining to me for a little while, and then eventually I'm like, yo, this is sad, because is this brother really ever going to answer any questions? And then is this brother ever going to hold himself accountable for anything? And that's my biggest takeaway. It seems like throughout it all, Dame Dash wants to highlight the things that he wants to show you. Like he was talking about his teeth situation and how he wants to kind of show us the bad. But it seems like anything to do with financial, or anything to do with finances, or anything that has to do with where he may have messed up financially, he does not want to accept any type of accountability whatsoever. He does not want to look in the mirror and hold himself accountable. It's always an excuse from what it seems like to me. It's always a left turn, it's a right turn. There's always some type of explanation. And I think Charlemagne kind of said it in it. It's like, it seems like with you, there's always is an explanation involved with everything. And when you see that, and I'm paraphrasing, but it's a red flag. And Charlemagne was way more disrespectful and way more blunt in what he said than what I just said. But it seems like that when it comes to Dame in these current situations. Like I said, I was happy that he filed for Chapter 7 because I felt like it would be a little bit of getting above water a little bit and kind of stop the drowning per se and allow him to kind of restart from the jump. But even that in the Chapter 7, he was talking about that was a business that wasn't on anything personal. He was talking about the $1 million that he dropped in child support. He was talking about the businesses that he grew and that he developed and that he built. He kind of made himself off as a saint, but there was a lot of shit that was said that, you know what I mean? Like it was kind of weird. I don't know, man. I did not leave the interview the way I thought I was going to leave the interview. In fact, I left a little more disappointed than I thought I was going to be. And as far as the Breakfast Club is concerned, I felt like they brought Dame Dash up there to kind of gloat. You know what I mean? They remember that iconic interview that he threw about probably 7-8 years ago, maybe even longer than that now. And they remember how they looked leaving that interview and how Dame Dash looked. And as of late, clearly Dame Dash has not been that man that he was during that initial interview. So they came on and kind of rubbed that in his face. That's what it felt like to me. They felt like they brought him up there to kind of rub all the bad in his face. And as opposed to him, and I don't know if it would have been if it would have went a different situation, if he would have came at it with a little more humility and a little more honesty, because he said also in an interview that he bought Revolt. And I believe during that interview that was refuted. He was talking about how he was buying Revolt and things like that. So I think that if the energy was a little different, maybe they would have came at it different. Charlemagne also mentioned that he was just matching energy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. It came off bad to me. And as far as the Breakfast Club is concerned, like I said, they came with some old school energy. I would love for them to come with some other type of old school energy when it comes to people they bring on their platform that are allowed to hustle black people out of millions and millions of dollars and continue to scam them out of millions and millions of dollars. Are you going to hold other people that you bring on feet to the fire like you did our brother Dame Dash? Because although, like I said, I think that it was very awkward in how he approached the interview. I also think there was some ulterior motives involved on the Breakfast Club side. And if you're going to have that type of energy, hold that type of energy for everyone. I don't know what's up with my camera. I'm sorry that it's kind of buffering back and forth. I see that going back and forth. But yeah, that's my 1-2. I hope you heard that clearly. And yeah, that's what I got to say about it. I would love to know your thoughts and comments on this interview in the comment section below. I got a lot of great people that engage in the content and leave comments. I appreciate y'all. Y'all continue to do so. Peabody Black, one of my subscribers that I fuck with heavy, man, somebody that's always engaging in content, and I sincerely appreciate him. If he's made it to the 8:15 hour, brother, you commented on one of my shorts and said, was that me rapping on behind the scenes with me modeling? No, I was modeling, and that was the good brother Adrian Jr. He has taken advantage of some of the shorts that I have promoting on the platform, and I throw a little bit of my stuff on there behind his music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Adrian Jr. You could check out his music on his YouTube platform, Adrian Jr. And I will be dropping a couple more a couple more shorts for him in the upcoming days. So go ahead and wait to check that out. Until next time, Sam Ant, CEO of the brand Viral Hip Hop News. I love each and every one of y'all. Love yourselves. Until next time, until next story. We out. Peace.